Everyone in remote high ticket sales fails because of this one reason. They lack the confidence, they lack the minerals, they lack the ambition, they lack the desire, they lack the goals, they lack just the overall essence of what a salesperson is and a closer is, which is extreme confidence. And you don't have to have this, beforehand. You don't have to, already be a good closer to come in and close deals. Like, I know myself from my previous experience, my first role was 7 years ago. I sold timeshare in Mexico. I just came in with abundance of confidence. I didn't care what people said. I didn't care what people did. I just came in, had fun, oozed energy, oozed confidence, and oozed just authority. Not necessarily in the sense of the product, because I didn't know loads about the product at the time. But second day in, I did a $29,000 deal. Close, and that got sold because I was who I am. I was authentic. I was real. I swore piggies while I was with the prospects. And for me, that's what's missing nowadays. Like, a lot of people are like now, like, remote sales. It's real sexy. It's like the in thing to do. Drop shipping, SMMA, AI, remote sales. Like, they're all buzzwords and they all come up. But the only people that actually stick to stuff winning things. So you'll know people. Maybe it's yourself where you've gone from SMA, drop shipping, AI. You've done all the reps, you've done all the random bits, and you put in 6, 12 months of work, but you never really focus on it, you never really put it in. But what you'll find is every business needs sales, whether it's online sales, in-person sales, door-to-door sales, whatever it is. A business doesn't survive without sales. So for me, you have to be able to sell to make it in any business, unless you're a software developer and you'll probably get a sales guy in. But apart from that, you need to be able to sell. In order to be able to sell, you don't need to overcomplicate it. This is what I see a lot of people doing. Like, realistically, NEPQ is just a fucking buzzword for this is a script and I'm gonna walk you through this script. It's just been plastered by poster boys in the industry that said, gatekeep everything. NEPQ. This is this is that. Have you done your training on NEPQ? It's like, don't deep it, bruv. Realistically, if I give a monkey a script, chuck them on a call, 1 in 10 will close anyway. It'll be a lay down, as it's known. They'll just want to buy it because they like the product and they've already, invested their time and energy into watching content or learning about it. So let's not overcomplicate this shit. Like, you come on a call, you read a script, you find out their problems, you offer them the solution, and you close it. That's basically it. I don't want to over glamorify or over glorify it, but if you come and you know the basic principles and you're confident, you have some authority, you hold frame, you'll close deals. Simple as that. I'm really, like, a bit, not annoyed, but I'm like sick and tired of like this whole sexy like sales thing now. It's like, when I started in sales, it was like the most taboo thing to do. Selling timeshare is the most taboo thing to do, especially if you're, in the UK. I was in Mexico, so it was kind of, a bit more legitimate there, but like, you're strong arming people into doing stuff that they don't really have the money to do, and you're still making the sales. And I don't do that now. It's kind of one of the things I live by. Is I don't do that now because I don't want to be doing that sort of sale. But how do you know that someone's any good when they haven't like really gone to the edge? So for me, I did timeshare sales, door to door sales, so much cold calling, and for me, like, I've cut my teeth. I've done the hard yards, and all I want to do for people is help them navigate the process, help them get through the bullshit of all these. I am an online coach, so I fit the demographic of, dickhead online coach. But all I preach is, it ain't that deep. Come with a fucking aura about you, have some confidence, grow a pair, and just ask people for the money. Get on with them, warm them over, maybe even flirt with them a little bit if you need to. Whatever it is, these people are looking to buy. They wouldn't have booked a call if they didn't want to buy. Like, there's a common misconception that when you have someone that wants to buy and you're there to sell, that they're above you. No, I'm here to qualify you. I'm here to make sure you're a good fit. Like, if you're not a good fit, I won't even let you buy. So for me, that's the perception that I give off, is that I'm not here to try and close you, to try and sell you, to try and do anything, but qualify you. Because then if you do qualify, then I'll allow you to buy. Like, there's a whole deep dive we can go into setting frame and all of the different NEPQ frameworks and objection handles, and they're great. Like, I do not slate learning the proper process, learning more about psychology, about frame, about great pitching, about objection handling, follow-ups. Like, that's all essential. But the crux of it are, you read a script, you get on with someone, and they buy your product. Like, that's it. Like, Overcomplication is something that kills everyone, and I'm just kind of over it. Like, that is it. I don't want to rant for too long about this, but like, to go back to the original point, the number one reason why people say they don't have the confidence. So for me, getting that confidence and actually like navigating through life, how are you going to do anything in your life if you're not confident? And confidence comes from being good at something. Whereas if you're not good at sales, or you've just started in sales, why don't you bring the energy of confidence that you're a people person? Or why don't you bring the energy of confidence that you know your shit in whichever area you're confident in it? Don't get me wrong, you need to be good at something. The easiest thing to do is get in the gym. You're good at the gym, you have a good physique, you look good, you present well. You know, you've obviously put in the time, there's delayed gratification there. Like, have something in your arsenal that you can be confident about, and then bring that energy. At the end of the day, it's like a 30 to 45, maybe 60-minute call that you have. It's an act a lot of the time. Like, and the best salespeople don't act. They just ask, and they get their prospect to work through the call with them. But like, for me, all you really need to do is put on a brave face for 30 to 60 minutes, become the person that you want to be anyway, because most people are trading down low, but who they want to be is up here. So just embody that person for a bit, and then that drips into visualization. The more you embody that person that you want to be, the more you become that person. So why wouldn't you practice that? And then you can preach it. And that's also a great closing line. I know we're getting a bit off topic, but like, imagine you're speaking to someone, they don't know whether to invest in themselves, and you're like, well, right now you're making decisions based on the person you are now, and the person you are now isn't where they want to be, right? Yeah. So how would the person that you want to be make this decision? Like, what energy would they be in? What decisions would they make? How would they look at this? And 9 times out of 10, everyone's striving to be better. Otherwise, they wouldn't be on the call. So for me, you can then give confidence to them that they can become this person. It's all confidence. I have nothing more to say about it, but like, chin up, chest out, own the room, own your fucking space, look presentable, and you'll close deals. Don't overcomplicate it. Don't think sales NEPQ training is something that's ridiculous. There's more offers in the world than there are good salespeople. So they're always hiring for shit ones, because at the end of the day, a commission-based world, the business owner doesn't lose out on, maybe they, cost per lead, they lose a little bit, but they'll soon figure that out. And just bring energy, bring confidence, and you'll smash it. Anyways, much love. For more no bullshit sales advice, subscribe or hit me on Instagram, and enjoy the ride. Much love. Bye now. Ciao, ciao.